Such an odd light. And it's funny that she sleeps in full armor. But then again, she left with nothing but her armor, so I guess she doesn't really have a choice. My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. You saw that light too, didn't you? Well, I'll be. Seemed quite powerful, huh? I wasn't getting the same vibe. She and I must be thinking of two different types of power. Mushrooms. Now, in the original Secret of Mana game, not the original, the first one on the Super Nintendo before this game, Trials of Mana, they were deadly. I was afraid to fight these things. Ah, there's the glowing ball of light. I was afraid to fight these things because they had these little sleeping gas spores that they would release, which were actually very, very deadly because they caused your current character to fall asleep and thus vulnerable to like critical strikes. For some reason, in this game, they just don't do it. So, yeah, I'm gonna follow the ball of light in a moment, but I'm gonna check out the chests in this area. Hey, free healing, 33. That's kind of overkill on the healing, but I'll take what I can get. And a secret hidden chest back here. Cup of Wishes. I think that's my fourth Cup of Wishes. Yes, that's my fourth Cup of Wishes. Okay. No more. Oop. Before we go follow the ball of light, let's go over here for another chest. One chocolate. And I think that's 4 chocolates, too. No, 3. I'm starting to keep an eye on my items now. Stay under that 4 limit. As per my challenge. Come on, Reese. 5 candies. Not like I need them at the moment. I forgot how slow the special attacks actually power up. The glowing ball is going off that way. But let's go off this way and check these extra items. Okay, there's a little statue here. Question mark. What could it be? Well, that's not something we're going to find out until later. But just remember that it's there. Okay. Where am I going? Oh. Okay, so the objective is up there on that plateau, but, you know, exploration first. To get our 4th bar of chocolate. And kill these mushrooms. Alright. Halfway to level 4. And now we get our first big story plot beat since Laurent. What's that? It's a fairy! So this fairy is actually very important, and it doesn't matter which character of the 6 you choose, this fairy will appear to the main character that you choose. So in this case, Reese. So Reese gets the fairy this case. So if I chose like Hawkeye or Charlotte as my primary, then the fairy would choose one of them. But since I chose Reese, she gets the fairy. And that'll become evident in just a moment what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, that's convenient. She can get past the barrier. Oh my goodness, what just happened? It came from Astoria. Oh no, we better get back. Rest inside of you for a bit. Oh god, what are you doing? No! It feels so weird. What have you done to me? You take Fairy with you. Not like we had a choice. Not like any main character you choose has a choice. Hurry to Astoria. Okay. Let's go back. Let's run. Run, 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 run. We should be able to make it back in record time, hopefully. Oh no, they've respawned. Alright. So yeah, if you go too far away from a location or something where you've cleared out the enemies, they will come back. So there is a respawn limit. Which is nice, because, you know, if you want to do some leveling up and stuff like that, you can just go back and forth in a long area and just kill all the enemies as you go. Oh no! Astoria ruined. When I played this game on the Super Nintendo, what little I played of it, I don't remember this at all. I'm pretty sure it happened. I'm pretty sure, because it's a remake of the old Super Nintendo game, but I just remember going into the cave and facing the first boss. That's about as far as I went. But I don't remember this village being destroyed. So playing through it for the first time again, in the remake, I was surprised. I was like, wow, they actually destroyed a town. Not realizing this is probably what happened anyway. Okay, we do need to be mindful for how many items we're going to be using through the cave, though. Because we're going to be collecting a lot of stuff for selling later. Yeah, because I think I reached my max limit of medicinal herbs, too. Yeah, so you guys probably aren't seeing anybody talk in the chat right now. For those who are on YouTube, but I got a friend who's actually watching me at the moment, and he doesn't have an account, so he's not chatting. Because you need an account to chat in the chat window. And I almost want to say there's something on the second floor of one of these buildings, but I don't remember if it's this building or later on. So basically, there's nothing much to do here. I mean, you could have just left the town as soon as you saw that it was destroyed. There's no reason to do what I'm doing, except to gather the extra items that we're gathering here. because as you can see, they're different. They're in different locations. They're different items that you're getting to begin with. So it's just extra things. So you want to get everything the first time around before it gets destroyed, and then explore again a second time around after it's destroyed, because the items you get before it's destroyed is like lost forever. So if you did not get them before the Beastmen attacked Astoria, you're not going to get the bonus items from Astoria. Well, it was pristine and perfect. Rice, please. You're striking at ghosts there. Come on. Ooh, 100 Lucre. Okay, and I think that's everything that we could re-snag on the second go-around. I do want to say one of the little cactus hiding positions shows up in this destroyed town, so remind me to come back. Ah, here. Yes, second floor of this building. How the heck do I get up there? Oh, like that. Okay. Okay, I do believe we have gotten everything from this town. They are all dead. Now, when I was playing this through with my kids were asking, well, is anybody alive? Did they escape somewhere? Are they now at Wendell for some reason? They got through the barrier or something? And no, you don't see any of these townspeople ever again. The town never gets rebuilt. They all died. There's no coming back for any of those townspeople. Ever. So I've played through the game enough times to know that what Beastmen did is permanent for that town. And what would have been a cool side quest, actually, that they could have added in the remake, was they could have had a rebuilding the Astoria side quest, like rebuilding a town. That would have been cool. I would have been on board for that. I mean, sure, it wasn't part of the original game, but that would have been a great addition. Especially if they gave a bunch of prizes and rewards for doing so and had little extra quests to go with it to rebuilding the town. That would have been a great addition. I'm surprised nobody thought of that. I mean, they did this much to rebuild everything from the ground up with all 3D graphics and probably recoded the whole thing to begin with. Why not add this while you're doing so, making everything else? That was easy. All we needed was Fairie. And off we go. Into the dark blue yonder. The darkness. And this is what you'd call our first official dungeon. Cascade Cavern. And I think we'll also encounter our first shielded enemies as well, which would be these goblins. Okay. Dungeon number 1, here we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Ah! Keep getting hit by that Sonic Wonder. So we're getting some new enemies in this cave already with the bats. Kind of annoying. Now, there's a secret here. Not just the candy. You hop over here, and there's a hidden chest. I did not... Ooh, with 2 candies. I did not find that initially, playing through the game the first time. Man, we got all sorts of crazy number of items here. Definitely going to have to be selling a lot of them. Now, what is a Batmoai? Decreases enemy magic attack and magic defense. If we have a spellcaster, that might be good. Let's do training points. Let's look through the training wheels now and see what we can do with upgrade our character. Okay? So, this is where we get to decide how we want to build our character. I said Reese is sort of like a middle-of-the-road sort of character. She's kind of an all-rounder. So, okay. Forsake, 5% of canceling out damage from an opponent. That could be really good, especially if I have a limited number of items like my challenge. I would like to have a chance of canceling out damage, so I'm going to put 2 points into that. Yep, learned ability. And I think that's all I can do. So we're going to equip the ability Forsake, and hopefully 5% of the time we don't have damage from an enemy when they attack us. So that's a good skill in this particular challenge.